Hello ladies and gents, boys and girls, welcome to Workout Wednesday. I'm Stu Strello. So then guys, I'd just like to say a massive thank you for all those people who liked, shared and commented on the last workout. Meant a lot guys, thank you very much. To that end, let's have a look at today's workout. So for today's workout then guys, myself and Chris Hillary from Hydrate Mate have been talking and we want to add a little bit of a competition with today's workout. What we are looking for then is the fastest male and the fastest female over the age of 16. And we're looking for the fastest boy and the fastest girl at the ages under 15, okay? What we require you to do is go through the workout as fast as you can, post your time underneath this video, and then myself and Chris will then go through that and we'll then just sort of determine who the fastest people are, okay? The winners of that competition will then win yourself one of these Hydrate Mate bottles, okay? Myself and Chris will then get your details and we'll send those bottles out to you. Also with that then, okay, I noticed with the last video, a lot of people shared it. So what I'm going to do today then, is if you share this video, I will then make note of everybody's name, okay. I'll then take them out, put it into a hat, I will then draw it at random, okay. And that person who wins there, okay, will win a 1 hour PT session with myself at the Dover District Leisure Centre when it reopens, where I'll take you through some training techniques. So then, today's workout is as follows, okay. It is a 300 rep workout. I've given you 10 exercises, and you're going to do 30 reps per exercise. When you get to a single limb movement, say for instance a chair step up or a single leg hop, you'll be doing 30 reps per limb, so you'll be doing 60 reps in total for that exercise. Here is an opportunity now guys, just to take a screenshot of the board, okay? So like just a bit of easy reference for you, saves sort of going back through the video. So then, before we look at the workout, let's run through a little bit of health and safety then, okay? Firstly, let's ask ourselves a couple of questions. Are we hydrated? i.e. have we peed clear at least once today? The second question being, have we eaten enough? Ideally guys, we need to make sure that we've eaten sort of an hour and a half, an hour before we train, okay? Just to make sure we've got some good fuel inside us to sort of carry us through that workout. The third question being, okay, have we got any injuries? Guys, if you have any injuries, make sure you consult your GP first, okay? If there are any exercises you can't do, please do sort of direct message me, okay? And I'll see if I can adapt those exercises so you can at least take part, okay? Also with this as well, guys, if you are new to training, okay, do not go beasting yourself. Take your time, just get used to the feel of what training's all about, okay? Remember, we're going to get the heart rate up there. We're going to be blowing a little bit, okay? Cardiovascular wise, okay? We are going to be working hard, okay? It's normal to feel a little bit out of breath when we train. If we start feeling dizzy, if we start feeling lightheaded throughout this, okay, or feeling any sort of sharp shooting pains, okay, please do stop, okay? It's not worth pushing through anything. Remember, we only get one body, okay? Let's look after it. So then, with today's workout, you're going to require a few things, okay? The first thing being, okay, you're going to need a mat of some sort. If you're operating with hard floors like I am here, okay, if you're working on the carpet, you should be all right, okay? Just be mindful that if we are laying down on our backs, okay, there's nothing underneath our spine which is going to aggravate the spine. The second thing you're going to need, okay, is a good old dining room chair, okay, like I've got over there. Just be mindful though, if you're going to place the chair on the carpet, okay, you've got to make sure that chair is nice and stable so it's not going to topple over because we will be standing on it, okay? So then, before we start the workout, let's have a look at a good old British Army style warm up. So then, from here then guys, okay, you're going to need to get yourself into a bit of space, okay? Have a quick move around, okay? Make sure you're not going to touch anything or anybody, okay? Make sure you're not going to knock anything over or anything like that. Once you're happy with that, it's time to get started. So from here then guys, we're going to start jogging on the spot. Whilst we jog on the spot then, let's start working on that breath then guys. Nice deep breath, in through the nose, out for the mouth. Whilst we jog on the spot then, okay, let's just start punching out to the front, flicking those fingers. That's it, fully extend those fingers as we're punching out. Start punch up to the sky. Down to the ground. Out to the sides. Out to the front. Up to the sky. Down to the ground. Out to the sides. Out to the front. Up to the sky. Down to the ground. And gently jogging there. Let's go both hands out to the side then. Let's go rotating the hands forward, making small circles. Let's make those circles bigger. Let's make them bigger. All the way then, big circles then. Really get those shoulders nice and warm. That's good. Let's make those circles smaller. Let's make them smaller. Make them smaller. Now small circles to the rear. Let's make them bigger. Make them bigger. All the way then, big circles then guys. Good. Keep it there. Let's make them smaller. Let's make them smaller. Let's make them smaller. And let's gently jog in there then, okay? So from here then guys, we're going to pretend we're in a swimming pool then, big breaststroke, we're just going to push all that to the front, all the way to the rear as far as we physically can. Really open up that chest. Then into backstroke then, one arm at a time. Let's try and get that bicep brushing past here and the fun past the thigh. Then into front crawl, push all the way out to the front. Really over exaggerate that movement, push it all the way out there. Good. Let's go to butterfly then, both arms going forward. Now let's work on a little coordination in. Let's go left arm going forward, right arm going to the rear. Let's try the other side then, right arm going forward, left arm going to the rear. And gentle jog in there, slowing it down and steady hold there. Let's have a look at a few static stretches then for the upper body, okay? So some basic ones here, we're going to go feet, shoulders apart, slight flex in the knees. We're going to bring the left arm across the front of the body then, right arm above or below the elbow, pull the arm towards the body for the stretch in the shoulder area. So with the warm up there guys, okay, what we're doing, we're looking to hold these stretches for 6 to 10 seconds. Once we've done that, we're going to slowly come out of that, quick shake off, change arms. And slowly release out of that. We're going to go both hands onto the lower back then. We're going to try and bring our elbows together, sticking the chest out, but keeping the belly pinned in, okay? Let's try and keep that in as much as we can. Really stick that chest out, keeping the chin off the chest. That's it, remaining with a slight flex of the knees there, just keep the pressure off the lower back. We're then going to go both hands out to the front then, not interlocking the fingers, pushing out to the front as far as we can. Really open up those shoulder blades. And we're going to release out of that. So we're going to look to do a little bit of mobilisation for the neck then guys, okay? So remaining with the feet as they are, okay? What we're going to do from here is we're going to look over to the right hand side, but then we're going to come all the way over to the left hand side, okay? And we're going to go back and forth 5 times each side, okay? So 3, 4, 5. And then from here we're going to drop the chin down towards the chest. We're then going to bring it up and lift up slightly, okay, and then back down again. So we're going to go for 5 of those as well, guys, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5. We're now going to go from shoulder to the opposite high, okay? So left shoulder going right high, okay? From there, we're going to go 5 of those. So 3, 4, 5. We're then going to go the opposite side. So from down to the other shoulder, and then we're going to go opposite high. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then back to normal, okay? And then jogging on the spot again. So from here then we're going to pretend we're rugby players. We're going to reach out to the front, take hold of that imaginary rugby ball. We're going to pass it to the right hand side, back to the front, all the way to the other side, okay? It's a big rotational movement. Good. That's it, making sure the head follows where the hand goes. And back to jogging on the spot again. So from here then guys, we'll start flicking the toes out to the front slightly. We bring the knees up to the front slightly. And we're going to take the heels to the rear slightly. Knees back up to the front. Toes out to the front. And jogging on the spot again. So I'm going to throw in another command then guys, okay? So when I call out a body part, I want to see that body part touch the floor. So if I say left hand touches the floor, we go left hand down, we go right hand down, okay? We go both hands down, okay? So let's try that then, okay? Left hand down, right hand down, both hands down. Slow it down and steady hold there. Let's do some mobility drills then guys, okay? So from here, we're going to get ourselves down to the press up position, okay? So from here, we're then going to push, make sure our feet are shoulders apart. We're going to push back into downward facing dog. So let's get the head down through the shoulders, bum up in there as high as we can. Nice deep breaths. And then back into the pressed up position. We're going to bring the hips down towards the ground. That's good there. Making sure we look forward there. Nice deep breaths. Once again, in for the nose, out for the mouth. Last few seconds, and then back into the press up position. We're going to walk our feet forward and we're going to get ourselves into that deep squat position, guys, okay? So same as last week. Let's ensure the feet are flat on the floor and shoulders apart, okay? The feet aren't turning out too much. If we struggle with that, what we can do is we can sit down like so, bring the soles of the feet together, elbows inside the knees, okay? and apply pressure downwards, okay? Ensure we sit up nice and tall. For those people that can get themselves into that deep squat then, okay? So what you're going to do from here is you're going to dip the right elbow down, lift the left hand up into the sky as high as you can. You're going to hold it there for a few seconds. You're going to come back down towards the centre then. You're going to go up the other side, like so. And back down towards the centre again. From here, we're going to go hand on the knee. We're going to slightly push your knee out, okay? Try and keep that foot flat on the floor. That's it, push it out of there. Then back into the centre, the side, okay? And we can work on this drill depending on how tight we're feeling, okay? Remember, we can just sort of work on this as much as we need to, okay? Good. Once we're happy with that, we're going to stand back up. From here then, okay, we take a big lunge to the rear with the right foot then, get the hips nice and square on, body nice and upright. That's it, get into those hip flexors. Make sure the knees not touching the floor there. Extend the hips through as much as you can. And then stand up out of that. Let's go down the other side. Remembering not let that knee go forward with the toes there. And stand up out of that, guys. From here then, interlocking the fingers like so. Let's get those elbows together. Let's just rotate around, loose off those wrists. Moving those wrists back and forth, left and right, round and round. Put them in all directions, that's good. And if we are feeling tight in the forearms, what we can do is you can take those fingers back as well, just to stretch off those forearm flexors. Nice. And the other side as well. Good, hand come out of that. Hand back to jogging the spot again. Left hand touch the floor. Right hand touch the floor. Both hands touch the floor. Jump up in the air. Both hands touch the floor. Jump up in the air. And gently jog in there. Let's start flicking the toes out to the front again. A little bit further than last time then. Knees up to the front, a little bit higher than last time. And heels to the rear. Knees back up to the front. Toes out to the front. Knees back up to the front. Heels to the rear. And jogging on the spot again. Good. Slowing it down and steady hold there. Looking through a few stretches for downstairs, okay? So then from here then, guys, okay? Use a partner, use the wall if you need to. Let's grab hold of the lacy part of the right trainer. Let's bring the heel towards the bum and let's push your hips forward. Slight flex in that supporting leg. And holding that for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release out that, change sides. And holding that for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release out of that. Let's take a pace forward to the left then, sit back onto the right. Hands on the fleshy part of that bent thigh, the right thigh, okay? And you're going to stick your bum out as far as you can, keeping the back nice and straight. Again, keeping the chin off the chest as well. The more you stick your bum out, the more you're going to feel it in the hamstrings of that straight leg, or the upper part of this straight leg. Back off. And from here, toes towards the sky. That's it, the more we can bring our toes up, the more you're going to feel in those calves, so the lower part, or the back part of that leg there. And slowly release out of that, quick shake off, change legs. So foot forward, nice straight leg, bent leg there, okay. Hands on the fleshy part of that bent thigh. That's it, keeping that chin off the chest, nice flat back, sticking that bum out as far as we can. And now let's raise the toes towards the sky. And slowly release out of that, and quick shake off, and back to jogging on the spot again. So then, let's start flicking the toes out to the front, then punch out to the front at the same time. That's it, flicking those fingers, guys, good. Knees up to the front, punch up to the sky. Heels to the rear, punching out to the sides. Knees up to the front, punch up to the sky. Toes out to the front, punching out to the sides. And jogging on the spot. Left hand touch the floor, good. Right hand touch the floor. Both hands touch the floor. Bum touch the floor. On your feet up, carry jogging. Chest down towards the ground. Be careful, guys, do not bang your chin on the floor. On your feet up, carry jogging. Bum down, on your feet up. Chest down, on your feet up. And jogging the spot. So then, guys, we'll do a bit of a pulse raiser drill, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to do short, sharp steps on the floor, okay? Like so, okay? So imagine you're a seagull. When it rains, you see a seagull on the grass there trying to find worms, okay? That's what we're going for, guys, okay? As fast as we can. Stand by, go! Keep it there, guys, we're going for 10 seconds, okay? So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, left hand touch the floor, 3, right hand touch the floor, good, 2, 1, and gentle jog in there. We try that drill again, okay? We're gonna go for 5 seconds, guys, okay? Stand by, good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and steady up there. And that's the end of the warm-up, guys. Take this opportunity, okay, to do any other stretches you might need to do, okay? And then we're gonna have a look at the workout. So then, exercise number 1 is going to be push-ups, okay? So similar to last week then, okay? We got ourselves down on our matted area. From here, we're going to go feet together, hands in and around the shoulder area, okay? From here, we're then going to push up like so. We're going to come down until the chest meets the mat, okay? We're going to come back up again. Ensuring that those elbows go back at that 45-degree angle at the shoulder, okay? That position like we sort of covered last week, guys, okay? From here, for those people that do struggle, okay, we can work on those legs. We come down, we place the knees on the floor, we lift our feet up, do not cross them. Okay, squeezing the glutes as hard as we can, we then push back up, okay? So, down, knees on the floor, lift the feet up, push up, like so, okay? Ensuring we keep that back nice and flat when we do those, okay? For those people that need the regression from that, we can go knees on the floor like so, okay? And we can have our press ups there, okay? And that there is exercise number 1. Push-ups. Exercise number 2 is going to be dorsal raises, okay? So once again, we get ourselves back laying down on our front like so, okay? We go hands out to the front. From here, all we're then going to do is we're going to lift our hands up, we're going to lift our feet up at the same time, okay? So we're going to come up like so, keeping the head down for the shoulders, squeeze the bum, squeeze the lower back as hard as we can, we come back down again, okay? So it's only a small movement, guys, but it does so much, okay? Like so. So we go up, hold for seconds, back down again. That there is dorsal raises. Next exercise is going to be chair step-ups then, okay? So firstly, we need to get ourselves a dining room chair, okay? We make sure that it's not going to wobble, it's nice and stable, okay? We're then safe to use it. From here then, guys, okay? All we're then going to do from like so is we go right foot up, we fully stand up, okay? Squeeze the glutes, right foot down. Left foot up, fully stand up, squeeze the glutes, left foot down, okay? And we can rep through our repetitions like so. If you want to do an alternate like I'm doing there, you can do that, okay? Failing that, guys, just do right side up, okay? Get your repetitions out on that first, then swap over to the left hand side, okay? And that there is chair step ups. Exercise number 4 then is going to be single leg hops, okay? So from here then, okay, all we're going to do is, my advice, we go for the weak side first, okay? So for me, it's my left hand side, and we're then going to keep bouncing on the toes, okay, counting those reps out, okay? So we're going to go 30 repetitions on that side. Once we've done that, 30 repetitions on the other side, okay? Exercise number 5 then, Russian twists. Now for this exercise, I've gone and got myself a box, so I'm going to place that box on my toes, okay? So I'm going to get myself down as if I was going to do a sit-up. I place the box on top of my toes like so, just to support my feet, okay? So from here, I'm going to go fingers in the clavicles thereabouts, okay? I come back at a 45-degree angle. All I'm then going to do is I'm going to twist over to each side, okay? Ensuring my head follows where my trunk goes, okay? Trying to keep that chin up as well, okay? To make this harder, we can have a little bit of weight if need be, okay? What we're looking for here then, guys, is making sure that we get 30 reps on each side. So this is going to be one of those exercises where we need to do 60 repetitions, okay? And that there is exercise number 5, Russian twists. Exercise number 6 then is squat with a high knee. Okay, so from here we're going to go feet shoulders apart. Okay, we're then going to work on lowering ourselves down to that squat. So feet in a nice neutral position. Okay, so feet sort of either forwards or tracking out slightly. Okay, from here we're going to stick our bum out. We're going to make sure the knees track outwards. We're then going to lower ourselves down. As we get to the point where we can't go down any further, we start sort of changing the form, while you're leaning forward, etc. Okay, we then need to stand back up. Remember, screw those feet into the ground as much as you can, try to bring those heels together. Okay, when we get to fully stand up, we then bring the knee up, okay, and back down, bring the knee up the other side. Okay, so this is one of those exercises, guys, where you're required to do 30 with each knee. Okay, so 60 squats in total. Okay, and that there is exercise number 6, squat with a high knee. So then, exercise number 7 then, okay, is going to be the bear crawl, okay? So with this, what we require is a 2-meter distance, okay? So from here, make sure I get myself in the camera, good. We got ourselves down to that bear crawl position, okay? So, all I'm doing here is making sure the shoulders right over the hands, okay? The knees and shins are nice parallel to the ground, okay? As I start walking forward, okay, I'm gonna make sure that I'm sticking my bum out, keeping my back nice and flat. Once we get to as far as we can go, Make sure it's about 2 meters or so. All we're then going to do is back up with it, okay? Go back to the start position, okay? And that there would be 2 reps. So 1 rep will be going all the way forwards. Second rep will be going all the way back, okay? And you require 30 of those bad boys. Exercise number 8 then is going to be alternate V-sits. So from here, we're going to get ourselves laying down on the mat. We're going to fully extend our hands, okay? Stretching out as far as we can. All we're then going to do is to bring our hands up to meet one of our toes, okay? So from here, 1 rep, 1 rep, 2 rep, 2 rep, and so forth. So we get 30 of those bad boys out, okay? And that is exercise number 8, alternate V-sits. So then, exercise number 9 is going to be the side lunge or the lateral lunge, okay? So from here, you get yourself into a bit of space, okay? All you're then going to do is going to lunge down to one side, okay? Making sure that the knees not forward, toes, body nice and upright, okay? Stand back up, okay, back to the centre. We're then going to go down to the other side, okay? Once again, ensure that the knee doesn't go forward, toes, body nice and upright. You stand up again, okay? That there is exercise number 9, which is side or lateral lunge, okay? Remember that, guys, okay? 2 limb movement, okay? So it's going to require 30 repetitions per leg. Exercise number 10 then, okay, final exercise, guys, is going to be burpees, okay? So the burpees, when we got ourselves down to that press up position, okay? This time we're going to go feet shoulder width apart, okay? So shoulders over the hands, okay? If we can do the press up, let's have the press up, okay? So remember the rules of exercise number 1, okay? From here, once we've done that, we then squat, thrust forward, okay? Ensure the knees land, shoulders apart, okay? We then jump up in there as high as we can, feet back down, out, press up, squat, thrust forward, jump up in there, okay? That there is going to be 30 burpees. Exercise number 10, burpees. So then, guys, that there is the end of the workout, okay? So what needs to happen now is we need to have a look at the cool down. So if you cast your mind back to the warm up when we did those static stretches, we need to do those same static stretches, holding each stretch from 25 seconds through to 30 seconds, no more, okay? Once we've done those same static stretches, we then need to look at a bit of hydration to get plenty of fluids on board, okay? Get some juice on board, get those electrolytes back in. Also, plenty of food as well. Give the body the opportunity to be able to recover. Once we've done that, let's go back to those times, guys. Get posting those times underneath this video, okay? Tag myself or Chris Hillary in it, okay? So we can make note of those times, okay, to see who the winners are. Also, remember, share the video, guys, okay? Remember, by sharing the video, puts you into the draw to potentially win a 1 hour PT session with myself, okay? Also, stay tuned to the end of this video, guys. I'm going to put myself through through the same workout you guys are doing, okay? I'm going to put on a time walk through the GoPro and that, and just to see what I can do, okay? Once again, guys, thank you very much for sort of watching the video. Hope you have fun doing the workout, guys. Take care, and I'll see you next week.